Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another RGL cast. My name is Jarrett, and I'm here with SpaceGhost, and we're bringing you Season 6, Week 2 process between Witness Gaming and Global Clan Ice. Errors galore going across all of them. Logli trying to do the best he can to make sure that no one on his team dies, but the Uber is going to come out of May, getting forced trying to run across the point with Caps to chase down these blue players, but they are pretty much all the way out, at least for now, until they get their bearings and push back in with their Uber advantage. Rakuso in a spot over by own sewer, trying to get a bomb in, at least create a distraction, if not going for safe force. Able to land on the pack. Sin has actually been the one committing, and oh, a nice there from Logli, but you think he sees the soldier, the second soldier coming for him, decides that he cannot milk that any longer. But if they're not too careful, Witness Gaming might find a chink in the armor to be able to find an opportunity to push in and try to take. So with one behind and a pick advantage, it's really nice for them last going in, but it seems like enough spam is going to be able to get made a force, and Logli is nowhere to be seen. They're trying to chase into sewer, able to get a lot of damage on that. It's going to be the force cat face sacrificing life for trying to chase away into mid. Is going to kill by Ransom. That's two scouts down for the side of the red team. Yai is going to be dying at mid earlier on, but it's not going to be enough to stop the blue team pushing in. Yeah, Rakuso trying to bomb into Branson, getting a lot of damage, getting arrowed up and survive at least for now. Ash is going to die, don't arrow though. Rakuso dying to a sticky, and there's so many flies that are dropping on the side of the blue team that this continues in the same vein where they're trading player for player. The longevity is going to work in the favor of the red team. Artist dying as well. It's a late Demo Man death that's going to transpire into the midpoint. So no Demo Man as the red team is pushing into mid. Tygown trying to take it away from the scouts that are existing on the blue team, backing up out of choke, but it seems like they have recognized that this is no longer a point that they can hold on to. Oh, valiant effort, but the timing is just a little bit off, so that's Ash dead, trying to force Uber. A Logli very weak, 90%. He has to, oh, he dies to an arrow across the map from May at 90%. He held the shutter open to make sure he could stay onto his scout target, get the rest of the Uber, but that was just a clean arrow from May. Is now disadd. Their shoe soldier last trying to poke his way into spawn. Is it able to be A-okay if the Uber comes out? A lot of positioning, getting a lot of damage on this heavy. Almost have been able to reset time. They're going to get Ash instead. So many kills coming from Sid at the end there, but no one is near the point, and that was a very quick pace change that allowed GCI to go from their 2 all the way to last. Rakuso going in for a fake bomb. Actually, no, he's straight on committing. Landing in the choke, going behind. It seems like a little bit of distraction play. They are able to collect Ash, and Rakuso is behind for the long-term effects of this play. Logli, kind of passive, was kind of careful, getting popped in the air.
Coming in
and able to get the rocket on the Logli. He's surfing up in the air, getting net dead for the blue team, and only one soldier expended. What a great play.
We're going through 3 now. Okay, they're kind of deciding. Now they're in, gonna kill the gun, and gonna take some aggression here. Looks like Blue's mostly hiding in upper and in spawn. No pressure quite yet. And no point pressure at all.
They're able to get the medic and the demo with this Uber. They've sacrificed 2 for it, but I would say collecting these kills is good for the long-term effects of this play, and it shows. They're staying inside, able to collect Ash. Only 2 scouts left alive for the blue team, and it is definitely not enough to hold on to that point.
That was very disciplined from Red.
Gonna see Sin bombing a little bit to take some aggression, but Ash counter jumping in. A lot of soldiers flying in the air, and not a whole lot of committing. Laz jumping in straight onto Sin. Karma is gonna die though. Sin taking a lot of damage. Gonna live for now. 38 HP, has to be careful. With Sin trying to go in and find some damage on Logli. Gonna make weak enough that Rakuso bombing in is gonna be able to collect Brand Slam, but not the actual medic kill that they so desired. But it is enough to shoo them out of mid and at least find enough success to show their dominance there.
Here. If Red can get this kill, they might be able to get second for free here.
Oh, he's 22 he got arrowed.
Massive bows from Logli. I think Logli hit 3 bows at the end there.
They definitely want to make as much noise as possible to destroy the suspicions that a spy could be in play right now. I'm not sure if they recognize that Rakuso could even be playing spy, if it's even in the back of their mind. He is decloaked in Nest, so not necessarily close to a whole lot of targets, but is have the height to hide him. It's one of the few decloaked spots you actually have. Trying to go in, able to get Wall Guy. That is exactly the stab you need. The gun's going to be somewhere. I think they're into, they see it, unable to spam. I think Ash or Laz, that is, it took a couple rockets to make sure the gun lives, but Uber going straight in, trying to get the gun down so they can get some more space with their team, trying to get up to the shutter door. Laz bomb in to create some safe, so no one's on the cap, so not a whole lot of damage there. Just takes our desk. The cap is free. Heavy on both sides. There's a heavy fight right now. A lot of damage on the brain. So I'm trying to work his way in spawn, but not able to find his way in to be able to reset. A lot of point presence. The heavy is still out here taking arrows, and that is not enough damage to kill that red heavy. Catface coming in clutch with the play to be able to secure that for their team.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if there's a big change of pace on this mid. Looks like both teams are kind of centralized right now. Not really too much going on. Just some spam. Double bomb. Poor Rakuso, and immediately landed on him. We get some big aggression from the Red Scouts though, trying to collapse. Ash taking the high ground. Sin bombing the medic. Looks like it's mostly just soldiers kind of getting sad zoned right now, and Artist did die in the middle of that. May so low. He needs to get out of here. He's staying in,
Karma
actually.
pipe The Sin Karma pipe did so much damage. The fact they have a demo man on the red team is applying so much pressure and negating a lot of this high ground, but Cafe falling is going to be a little bit bane for the red team. Continue to stay in here. Cap trying to take the fight with Yite, able to find that, going to die himself with that's to be expected because he was a little bit low. Two-man for holding process mid is going to prompt the red team to push in, but oh, Caps blasted back a little bit. This exchange is not even hardly exchanged. Sin has to, you know, kind of salvage it, popped up in the air, able to land on the pack, going to be a-okay. So at the end of the day, it is an exchange, but blue team doesn't have respawners here quite yet. It's going to prompt them to play really passive.
Out.
Oh, he's in the corner.
Oh, he could almost live. So close.
Almost, but does eventually die. No demo man for the side of the blue team. They're staying in this at least somewhat, but they're getting killed. Brand Slam dying. Yite going in to try to kill Cafes. Gonna find success there. Sin able to, actually it's May that collects the kill on Yite. Almost killed Sin, but they really went all out there and we're not really finding anything. I guess it kind of makes sense that they want to play it slow. They had an opening, but they're confident they can find more openings if they just keep at it. And they're in one right now. A lot of aggression.
Deep bomb from Russo.
Yep, straight in, but not able to find anything. And oh my god, Brand Slam got May because the shutter was a bit open, a bit too long, able to get that shot.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get through Sewer for free. They're going to be pushing up here. So we're about to see possibly, here's the red Uber. They do get a demo, but it looks like that's might be all they're getting. Ash a little bit caught out. Oh, he does get caught out in lobby. So they do get two, and they're going to be looking to walk right into last here.
Yep, 2-player advantage. One of them being a demo is not what you want to see if you're low guy and friends trying to hold this. Red team worked the way in, immediately getting on the point. There's no presence here because there's so few players left alive for the side of the blue team, and that is a 4th round for GCI. We are reaching map point, and it is for GCI's favor. And Witness Gaming is on hanging by a thread in this match, going into what could be potentially the last mid.
Yeah, it looks like both demos doing the same exact role every time. To be trading a little bit of spam here, not too much going on. Yeah, just kind of taking a little spam. Bomb from Ash. Looks like he's about to get in. Yeah, they're just kind of doing these poking and prodding moves. Looks like soldiers kind of jumping around making space. Artist is the first death, and yeah, WG's gonna take that and just leave. When they lose 3 for that, this is already turning into a disaster. This might already be around. Big bomb from Sin Karma and not being able to get too much. Well, guy does preserve his life and his Uber, so they're gonna have Uber for the last push.
Oh, Laz barely got out. Nice rocket onto Cap, prevent him from chasing any further. And Witness Gaming has taken Sewer as well. They're playing really aggressive here, able to get Rakuso. So that is a little bit of an opening, I guess. A quote-unquote sack is going to allow more pressure in.
Big bomb in, already behind now. So now GC has to worry about a potential pinch.
Sid
going down too. This is going to be just a straight last push out.
Pipe of May! May got piped from lobby, and when Yite was already in, so just one shot. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was a really difficult situation for May to be in, to be able to immediately pop. Catface is doing the thing again. He's just on it.
Crusoe's so close, gets a really early force.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Able to get one for an IT force, which is, I don't get the sentry gun, but I guess it's existing. Either way, I guess it's inconsequential because Catface wasn't needed for that force. Rakuso dying to the pistol behind from Yite. That's a bit of a good play coming from them to create some distraction and bringing people back to allow Ash to have a bit of an opening to try to push some damage onto Sin Karma. Sin getting a little bit weak. He's really in the thick of it.
Oh, that
barely
was
saved
so
with an arrow. That was very, very
Artist
clutch.
might get caught out in here. Artist dropping very low. Another clutch bow coming up. So both medics are making some big plays to keep their teams alive. So it looks like Witness Gaming is going to take this mid. But might be seeing some aggression into 2 here. I'm curious. Yeah, it looks like they're opting to bomb in from Choke. Big bomb from Artist. Going in so
even
deep.
Though Artist is just in the thick of it and he's gonna die. They miscalculated how big their Uber ad was. It's a little bit eliminated, but Cap is gonna die there, so they're trading 1 for 1 at the very least, but a demo man down is not what you want to see, but they're still fighting this. And Rakuso is not quite there yet, trying to play this fast into the red respawners. Yeah, double bomb going in. Sin getting tossed around, gonna live at least for now. A lot of players suspended from the side of the blue team, still trying to win this fight. A lot of weak red players, but the longevity of this fight is in the favor of the red team because of the respawn advantage. Desperately trying to kill Sin with his last breath, but Yite is not able to find the success.
Witness keeping dropping too, not what you like to see. Red's gonna take massive aggression off of this. They're getting all just walking in through Super.
Yep, trying to take the 4v6 Sin, getting tossed around, still not dead. He's just gets arrowed up. They keep trying to go for Sin, but he just surfs it and gets arrowed. The Uber is going to come out of the blue team, but they recognize that so many people have died. They had not taken the initiative with this fight and this Uber because of the player disadvantage they had. So now Dishad on their own last. The end might be nigh here. Red Uber coming in, trying to lock off the spawns, getting some pressure onto the point, clearing the sticky. They're on it now. The Artist trying to spam it. The Soldier's bombing in to try to create some pressure. Artist is going to fall though, so no stickies are on the point for the longevity of this hold. Sin's going to fall. But
so
the
many
soldiers on the blue
hurt
team
players on
are
red.
falling. You have so many weak players, but it's just Lowguy left alive, and that's a clean sweep. But I don't think it's the clean sweep that a lot of people were expecting. That is a 5-0 for GCI.